Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Swipa. Y'all, I just got done watching the Denver Nuggets pull out a win of the year versus the Dallas Mavericks on the back of Bones Hyland, Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr. Let's go. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. What a great day. What a great day of NBA basketball. Excellent, excellent, excellent performance. Excellent performance. After the Denver Nuggets get absolutely blown out by 25 plus points, they come back 2 nights later without the MVP, the back-to-back MVP, without Jamal Murray, without Aaron Gordon, and they get the job done in a spectacular way. From start to finish, the Denver Nuggets were locked in. From start to finish, the Denver Nuggets said that what you saw the other night will not happen again. It will not happen again. We got flat out embarrassed, bamboozled. We were absolutely ran off the floor. We got down 10 points in the second quarter and basically gave up. So then they had to come out with a different mission. They had to come out with a different energy. They had to come out with a different agenda. And tonight, the Denver Nuggets were able to pull out a spectacular win. Y'all, they played defense the entire game. They were locked in the entire game. They made a decision that no matter what happens tonight, we are going to play NBA-level defense. We are going to commit to the process of playing defense. We're going to play aggressive. We're going to attack you. We're going to attack your closeouts. We're going to get to the paint, and we're going to change up the story. The Denver Nuggets tonight scored 98 points. They only shot 33% from the three-point line. They shot 9 of 27. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks shot 36% from the three-point line on 15 of 42. The Nuggets only shot 47% from the field on 37 of 78, but they held the Dallas Mavericks to 45% from the field, 35 of 78. Now, the Denver Nuggets got to the line tonight 19 times. The Mavericks got there 21 times. They missed 9 free throws. The Nuggets made 15 of 19. They had 15 turnovers. Mavericks had 12. They had 22 assists. The Mavericks had 44. But they had 44 rebounds, only 4 offensive rebounds. But the Dallas Mavericks had 36 rebounds as a whole. The Nuggets had 10 steals and 2 blocks tonight, and they were playing absolutely dynamite defense. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it because there's a player. There's a guy that hails from Delaware. There's a player who comes off the bench for this team. But had he been in a different scenario, he might have come along even quicker than he already has. There's a player who believes that whenever he's on the court, that he can be the best player no matter what, no matter who's there. That's Nashawn Bones Hyland. Bones Hyland tonight was absolutely demoralizing and disintegrating and demolishing and destroying the Dallas Mavericks defense. No contest. I plead no contest. He was destroying the Dallas Mavericks defense tonight. Yo, Bones Hyland had 35 minutes played tonight. He was the best player on the court tonight. 35 minutes, 29 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 10 of 21 from the field, 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 block, 1 steal, but he was a minus 12 on the night, but he was a minus 12 because of the runs that Dallas went on. But when I tell you that he was key to keeping them in the game and getting them back in the game, yo, it was so bad, y'all, that it started with Luka. Luka tonight, by the way, had 22.9 rebounds, 8 assists on 7 of 16 shooting, 2 of 8 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. But it got so bad tonight. Every time Bones Hyland had an isolation at the top of the key, the Mavericks were sending help. They were sending help. Bones Hyland, a second-year player who has earned just a couple of stripes in the NBA so far, was so good that the Mavericks were sending help every time he touched the ball, especially when Luka Doncic was covering him, especially when he was covering him. Bones Hyland tonight was getting to the paint. He was driving and kicking. He was stretching the floor. They made the mistake multiple times tonight of leaving him open on an island by himself at the top of the key after missing a switch. And it happened twice in the fourth quarter, and he made him pay because of it. He made him pay because of it. 29 points for Bones Hyland tonight. And it could have been more because he could have shot even better. It was an utterly spectacular game from Bones Hyland tonight. That's probably the best game. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say probably. That's the best game from Bones Hyland for me of his career, given the stakes, given who was around him, and given the fact that Jokic, Murray, and Gordon were out of the game, and it had to be this game. It had to be this game. He had to give it his best effort. He was excellent tonight, man. Excellent. Words can't really truly surmise how good he was tonight. The paint pressure he was applying. When you have a player who is at all times under threat to score, and you have to send help, like they were leaving Michael Porter Jr. to help Bones Hyland. That's how good he was. Bones Hyland, MVP of the game, 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Man, next up after this, man, I'm going to go ahead and shout out Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown tonight had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists, 5 of 13 shooting, 0 of 3 from 3. He was a -2 with the block and the steal. Had the block of the night, had the defensive play of the night. Luka Doncic tried to put that man in the post, and he said, nah, bro, not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. Yeah, shout out to the Mavericks, man. I like the Mavericks, man. I really do. I think they're missing about maybe 2 pieces. They're definitely missing another player next to Luka. But you know what, man? They're quality. They're a quality team. They're a really quality team. They're good, man. I've long said that I think they're in that second tier with other teams in the Western Conference. I think they're right there. I don't know where Phoenix is right now, but they're based on how they're playing, but I think they're right there. But man, the Nuggets, they just couldn't get embarrassed again tonight. That's simply what it was. They couldn't get embarrassed again tonight. And Bruce Brown, man, he was playing so well, getting to the basket. Like, he is such a good tertiary point guard. Like Murray, Bones, Bruce. I'm super comfortable with him handling the ball. He is a very good player. Like, he's a really good player, man. He's so fast. Look, he had a block on a Luka Doncic post today that was like, man, this dude's serious, dog. Serious. That dude, he just competes on every single possession. It doesn't matter if you're bigger than him. He is not going to give up. If you're smaller than him, he's going to do his best to stay in front of you, and he rarely gets beat off the dribble. He closes out well. Bruce Brown is like that, man. He's a very good player, man. Such a great pickup. I mean, he's going to be spectacular this year, Lord willing. Lord willing. Great game from Bruce Brown tonight. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, 2 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. But he was a +8 tonight. Had a steal as well. He was a +8 tonight. He was a +8. Didn't make shots, played good defense. DeAndre Jordan tonight, surprise game of the year, perhaps. Surprise game of the year. DeAndre Jordan had 8 points on 4 or 5 shooting, 17 rebounds and an assist. He had 8 points and 17 rebounds and 1 assist, and he was a +4 tonight with a steal. And everybody was calling that man out when Denver Nuggets signed him. Everybody was calling him out when the Denver Nuggets signed him. He outplayed Dwight Powell today. He outplayed tonight Christian Wood. He outplayed JaVale McGee. He controlled the boards. Controlled the boards tonight, which, again, you needed to get it from him, and he gave it to you. 8 and 17 for your backup center. Say what you want, man. He's not great all the time. I get it. But he's a +4 in a game that they won by 1 point without Nikola Jokic. Without Nikola Jokic, man. That's great. That's what you need. That's the kind of performance you need. Shout out to him. Michael Porter Jr. tonight, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 of 11 shooting, 1 of 5 from 3. But guess what? You won't believe this, fellas. You won't believe this, ladies, children, grandparents, anybody else out there, you won't believe this. He was a +6 tonight, and he didn't shoot well. He made great rotations on defense. Michael Porter Jr. had 2 steals and a block tonight. He had 2 steals and a block tonight. Michael Porter Jr. was flying around making plays. Wasn't shooting well, but he was flying around making plays, man. Shout out to Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr., let it be known. Let it be known. Michael Porter Jr. had the game-winning shot over Luka Doncic on the right wing to end the game. The Denver Nuggets won the game because Michael Porter Jr. hit a game-winning shot over Luka Doncic. That's what happened. That's what happened. Michael Porter Jr., game-winning shot. The same thing he did versus the LA Clippers in Game 5. The same situation. He wasn't shooting well, wasn't overly involved, but the dude is made of the right stuff. And when the Denver Nuggets needed it, Bones Hyland gave him the ball. And he, with Luka, staring him in the face, net. Nothing but net. Say what you want. Michael Porter Jr. is made of the right stuff. He's not as consistent on defense as you want to. He has a slump where 4 of the last 5 games, he has not shot well. I get it. But the dude hit another game-winning shot tonight in a situation that somebody had to make a play because the Denver Nuggets were down 4 with 2 minutes left, y'all. They were down 4 with 1.5 minutes left. And they held them. They did not let Dallas score again. They didn't let them score again. And then MPJ hit the shot of shots. MPJ hit the shot of shots. Shout out, man. Hey, y'all, listen up. Listen up. David's right. We need 10,000 subs, man. You know what time it is, man. We are building from scratch the Denver Nuggets, building from scratch the Denver content platform. We are building from scratch. We ain't got no support. Y'all, it's us. It is literally, it's us. It's me and you. We ain't got no financial support from nobody else. We ain't doing no big thing. It's you. It's me. It's a camera. Hit the 10,000 subscribers, y'all. Let's get it, man. We growing up from the top, dog. You know what time it is. If you're from Serbia, subscribe. If you're from Mongolia, subscribe. If you're from the United States, subscribe. If you're from Mexico, subscribe. Wherever you're from in the world, you're from the islands, subscribe. We building it from the ground up, dog. Y'all know what time it is. December 23rd, 2020. We started this platform. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. You know what time it is, man. We building from the ground up. Let's do it. Lebanon, what's up? I love it. I love it. Shout out to the Super Chat, too. We got a Super Chat as well. Shout out to the Super Chat. Beast46 with another Super Chat. Great game from Bones tonight. Great win for Denver. The team overall played a much better game. How many times do you think Bones goes over 20? Let's go Nuggets. Let's go Raiders. That's crazy, bro. What a comment. What a comment. Look, shout out to Spain as well. Shout out to the Bahamas. Shout out to Lebanon. Where are you from, bro? Where are you from? Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's go. I'm telling y'all right now, Bones Hyland is the truth. He's going to continue to light people up. He might be inconsistent because he's young, but that dude built right, bro. He got the right stuff in him, bro. Whatever that dog in is, Mongolia, shout out. Whatever that dog in him that y'all people be talking about, he got it. He got it. He absolutely got it. If you're from Denver, shout out Denver too. Talk to him, Enigma. Talk to him, Enigma. 10,000 subscribers need to be broken. Y'all know what time it is, man. We make good content around these parts. We do every game, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Davon Reed tonight, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, -7. Christian Brown, 5 points and 4 rebounds. Zeke Naji, a great freaking game. 5 points, only 5, 2 of 4 shooting, 1 assist, but he was a +6 with the block. Another great freaking block on Luka Doncic. They made it difficult on him. Blacko Chanchar, let me explain this to y'all. Let me explain to y'all what happened. Let me explain what happened. So the Denver Nuggets were down at half. They were down at half. And I want to say that the Mavericks went on like a 21-6 run to close the second quarter. The Nuggets were up by 10 at one point in time. The Denver Nuggets tonight, they were losing control. They got down 50, I think 55-59 was the score at the end of the second quarter after Luka Doncic made a three-pointer. But the officials looked at it at halftime, going into halftime, and they determined that he stepped out of bounds. So the Denver Nuggets had 2 seconds before the start of the third quarter, after halftime. They got 2 seconds on the clock to close out the second quarter. So they talked about it at halftime. Apparently, Blacko Chanchar does this all the time in practice, per Jamal Murray, per Mike Singer from the Denver Post. Blacko gets the ball behind half court on the right side, and I'm talking about a full heave, swish, changes the momentum. Matter of fact, I lied. The Denver Nuggets were originally down 52-59. They take the three-pointer off. They're down 52-56. Blacko hits the three. Then they're officially down at half, 55-56. And from that point on, the game changed. Hey, New Hampshire, shout out to New Hampshire. The game changed. Because the Denver Nuggets believed they could do it. They believed they had the right stuff to do it. And Blacko had 7 points and 4 rebounds tonight. And he was a +1 in a game they won by 1. His minutes were important. They mattered. Jeff Green also tonight, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1-1. He was a +4. He actually went out in the first quarter. Kind of looked like hurt his knee or his hip a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. The Denver Nuggets got a tough win. And now the Denver Nuggets are at 10-6. They're tied with the Suns. They're tied with the Suns right now at 10-6. They're tied with the Blazers at 10-6. And they pushed the Mavericks all the way down to 7. So instead of having to worry about falling, now hopefully they get Nikola Jokic back versus the Pistons, because he has been out. He has been out for almost a week. This is the third straight game. He's been out. Jamal Murray's been out since Thursday. They should at least have Jokic back. And then look at this run. They got the Pistons, the Thunder, the Clippers, and the Rockets twice, and then the Hawks, y'all. Come on, talk about it, y'all. All winnable games, man. Again, y'all, stack these wins, Nuggets. Great team win. Shout out to Bones Hyland, Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr. with the dog in him. Shout out to the team for pulling through with a victory without 3 starters, without 2 of their 3 best players, 3 of their 4 best players, and they still were able to get the job done, man. That's the kind of team. Shout out to Michael Malone and stuff as well. That was a huge win. 10-6, much different than 9-7, y'all. They should be back. Aaron Gordon also should be back, because it's not a COVID sickness that he's struggling through. He might be legitimately sick with the flu or something. He might be back on Tuesday versus Detroit, y'all. Shout out. Swipa gang. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We will see y'all soon.